What's up, everybody? It's Dr. Cush. It's me. It's me. You know me. Dr. Cush from Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Hey, we are in the pre-show right now, getting everything kind of set up. We have, we're making this is Sunday. So we're doing kind of a simple cocktail. It's simple Sundays, sipping Sundays, lazy. So there's a lot of names for it right now, but I'm trying to keep it simple here. This is going to be a version of a daiquiri that is using a pretty intense mix of stuff that Donn liked, the Donn's mix. One sec, I forgot to bring up my private chat with my very good friend Kyle and also Jen, because we're trying something new tonight. We're simulcasting on YouTube. We're doing it right here with the big screen. We also have a little screen going. So it's like this screen. So if you're watching us on the live, hello. Good to see you. Hopefully it's not too choppy. What do we do? Okay. So Donn's mix, a very famous mix of Donn's. It is grapefruit. It is cinnamon syrup. That's it. That's what it is. It's just those two things. But in order to make a daiquiri, the grapefruit just won't cut it. The grapefruit is bringing in too much sweetness. It's not bringing in enough citric, enough malic. So we are going to change our grapefruit into lime juice, then turn that into Donn's mix, and then turn that into a daiquiri. Oh, the music stopped right then too. Like I planned it. Nope. Okay, so that's the plan today. We'll get deeper into it after the pre-show is over. Most importantly, I want to say hello to people. First of all, I do want to say a huge thank you to everybody that came out this weekend to the Savage Seas. I got to see Keith and Avery on Thursday night. They brought a couple friends. It was spectacular. They behaved themselves. Keith can be as a monster sometimes. He walks into places, start ripping stuff off the wall. He didn't do that once. I didn't have to reprimand Keith at all. Then came Saturday, and the party dropped, my friends. We had Tiki Bonbon, we had Sidecar, we had Cocktail Lulu, we had Dougie G, we had Kyle's lawyer, we had Kyle's lawyer's husband, and Motu Jen all hanging out at one time. And I will, for anybody that's watching that went to another night, don't be offended. The most fun night that I've had at that bar. You guys understood the assignment. You got up, you walked around, you were talking, you were treating it like it was a bar and not a museum. It was so much fun. I can't even tell you. I'm feeling energized, and I want to thank you guys. Now, are they here? We'll find out. Let's find out. Let's go through these things and see if they're here. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to tell them personally, and I'm really bad at the phone. Let me say hello really quick to Shawnee Panabaker. Good evening, Shawnee Panabaker, host of the pre-show happy hour. Hey, look who showed up in the pre-show happy hour. Dr. Cush. It's me. Weird. Dr. Cush was there, so was Shawnee, so was our very good friend Tiki Court. Good to see you there, Tiki Court. Hi. That was personal. You gotta return it. Hi. And cheers to you, Shawnee P. A little later on, I'm just going to give you a recap of the pre-show happy hour. Later on, Moose showed up. Moose, winner of the 2026 Cush Tucky Derby. And I think I said something. Oh, yeah. I said, hiya, Moose. You guys can just go back and read these. So that was the pre-show happy hour, all of us hanging out. And then the first Amy to show up, which means we could have a full cadre of the three amigas. I'm not promising anything, but that's always a good show. It always does better when I get all three amigas here. Alan's here. That's all right, buddy. Good to see you. Aloha to Motu Hen. Always love and say, excuse me. Always love hearing that Motu Hen is appreciated. Rocky Rococo is here, made a tiger's claw. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, I'm doing great. I want to know what a tiger's claw is. Sounds pretty good. Sounds dangerous. Risky. Tiki K-Dog is here. Good to see you there, Tiki K-Dog. Excellent to have the K-Dog in here. Roger G is here with the Moose. Oh, I got it. Tiger's Claw has tequila, Kahlua, cinnamon syrup, pineapple juice, and lime juice. It's a number of ingredients. There's a lot of ingredients going in there. We got Amy Beer in here. Amy Beer is here. That's 2 of the 3 Amigas. I'm not seeing one Frank. I feel like the Amigas are going to take it tonight. No doubt about it. It's going to be an absolute routing of the Franks. Cheers to Kyle Tender. Excuse me. This is all pre-show stuff. Don't worry about the burps, guys. It's not that big of a deal. DC David Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush Tucky Derby, is in the house. Woo! Oh, Tiki Tom is here. Don't know how I missed Tiki Tom. Hold on. I want to say hi to Tiki Tom. Oh, Tiki Tom. Oh, goodness gracious. Tiki Tom, I understand that you're here, but oh, there you are. Hello, Tiki Tom. Phew. Never mind, Tiki Tom. You are not being disappeared. We got Kyle's lawyer here. Is that what I'm hearing? No? Maybe. Oh, yeah, possibly. None of this counts. None of this counts. Well, Kyle's lawyer. Bum, bum. Good to see you there, Kyle's lawyer. There's Kyle's lawyer. Howdy, Sunday people. Absolutely. We are rocking it on a Sunday out here. Cocktail Lulu is here. Frosty Bourbon Slushies. My goodness gracious. What is Doug up to? The Hearn. The Hearn is here. Tiki Miki. That's all 3. That's all 3. We got the 3 Amigas here. The power has congealed into this central, what do you call the center of a triangle? Don't worry about it. There's the radius and the axis and the arcs. Right in the middle of that, it's the power. That's the 3 Amigas coming together. Excellent. Doug is here, but I'm going to post Tiki Court's thing about it. For some reason, I'm not seeing all of you guys in here. But I trust that you guys aren't joking when you say that these people are here. Chuck is here. Good to see you, Chuck. We're going to see Chuck here pretty soon on a Tuesday. Captain Jack and Coke. Lovely Captain Jack and Coke. Excellent to see him. Yeah, the funnest night ever, for sure. One of the best nights of all time. Certainly, I think possibly my favorite night ever as a bartender. There's Dougie G. There we go. We got Tim, better known as Kyle's lawyer's husband, and Kyle's lawyer. Anyone change in the chicken bathroom? Okay, I don't know. Got real deep real quick. Who else is here? It seems like it. Oh, there's my mom. Hi, Mom. Yay. The 3 Amigas are here, and we are good. Okay. So, what are we doing? We're still within the Summer of Acid. We are almost done with the Summer of Acid. I think it's 10 days until Tiki Oasis begins. So by the time Tiki Oasis begins, we'll be done with the Summer of Acid and we will get into something different. But in the meanwhile, I just want to show you a quick trick to make these cocktails so much more interesting with even less mess. There's just less mess. So that's what we're doing here. That is the end of the pre-show. That's the end of the pre-show. Oh, good. Tiki Miki's husband is also here. Good. So Kyle's lawyer's husband here and Tiki Miki's husband is here. Got the husband crew coming through. But, ironically, no husbands, winners of the 2024 Cush Tucky Derby. Haven't seen them for a while. The hell is this? Okay. Odd. Who's dad? Is my dad here? Somebody else's dad here? Is there somebody named Dad in here? Don't worry about it. Oh, Papa. I get it, Papa. It's weird. Okay, let's get into it. That's the end of the pre-show. We're going into the show now. Now it gets serious. We're playing with live ammo now, guys. We'll see you very soon. Right after this introduction, which I have to pause before I play. Ready?
Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink.
Welcome, everybody, to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm Dr. Cush. Hey, you watching. You ever wondered what it would be like to make a daiquiri without any lime. Is it even possible? With this product, you can. This is called Donn's Mix. Can we do that again? Anyway, tonight we're going to be making a daiquiri. We're calling it a Donn-Quiri. We're putting no lime into this. We are instead going to be acidifying our grapefruit juice up to the level of lime. That way we can skip over all the lime and just use a very cool and interesting combination of flavors created by a guy named Donn. Created by a guy named Ernest, who changed his name to Donn. Ernest Raymond Beaumont Gant changed his name to Donn Beach, and then he created this very secretive ingredient called Donn's Mix. It is just a mix. We didn't know what it was for a long time. It's a mix of, between grapefruit juice and cinnamon syrup. But in order to make a daiquiri, we got to get those lime juices up. We got to get those lime acids up. So what we're gonna do instead of adding lime juice to it, we're gonna be adding acids to the grapefruit juice, thus making acidified grapefruit juice. That's all it is. Easy. Let's get into it. Okay, right here, you'll notice this is grapefruit juice. I'm going to hear it. I will listen to your complaints. We can meet in here, let's just meet in the room real quick. I think it's important that we have this conversation before we go too far. There it is. I'm just going to drop into this because we got some serious stuff to talk about. Okay. I know, for you incredibly serious tiki people, for those of you who know Donn's life in and out, those of you who will argue Florida, Texas, was it Sonny's Bar? What actually is in gardenia? What was the emulsifier in gardenia? Was it honey? Was it butter? What kept the gardenia mix? For those of you that are deep into it, I know that you're looking at this right now and you are saying, blech. You are saying, gross, disgusting, sacrilege. You are not happy with the fact that I'm using pink grapefruit juice. Let me tell you a little bit about grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice, as long as it's fresh, is going to be fine. Yes, white grapefruit juice is a little bit more bitter. It's a little bit more bitter. But as with all fresh fruits, some of them will be a little bit bitter and some of them will be a little sweeter. And they're all going to find this weird triangle, this weird Venn diagram of existing within the grapefruit family. So if you're going to be upset with me about having pink grapefruit juice to make Donn's Mix, I will understand it. We do not have to fight about it. You can leave a comment, like and subscribe as well if you have a second. Leave a comment about it and let me know. Anyway, let's meet outside here. So, this is grapefruit juice. This is 190 grams. Hear what I said? I didn't say 190 milliliters. I didn't say 190 centiliters. I didn't say, see how many ounces it is. I didn't say 6 ounces. I said grams. It's important that when we are acidifying, we are weighing stuff. This is 190 grams of filtered grapefruit juice. Squeezed, and I put it through a tea filter. Cool? Because if you have all those extra big parts, those parts aren't adding so much flavor that they are going to, they're adding more weight than they're adding flavor. So if you are putting this in and it has all the bits and bobs and the pulps and whatnot, you're gonna miss your acid levels. Anyway, right here, we're going to go ahead and bring this up to the level of lime. What do we know about that? It's going to be parts of citric acid and malic acid. This right here is citric acid. For 190 milliliters, we're putting in 190 grams of pink grapefruit juice, we are putting in 5.6 grams of citric acid. Just right in there. This is malic acid. Malic acid shows up in lime, not so much in lemon. This is going to be 3.2 grams of malic acid. Excellent. Now, you don't have to memorize that. If you are a member of Dr. Cush's Exotic After Hours on the Facebook page, I have linked to the chart that I use. You put in what fruit you have and what fruit you want to get to, and hold on. And it will get you there, right? So this isn't something that I've memorized. This is a chart that I use. So don't think that I'm okay at memorizing. I can memorize a song. I can memorize a, here, let's see if we got it. That's great, it starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes and aeroplanes. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. Eye of the hurricane, listen to yourself, turn world circuits on me. Come and serve your own meat, speed it up a notch, speed grunt, no streets, that loud such a crowd with fear by how high. Wire in the fire, in the sinister brigade, with the room for higher end of combat sight. Coming down your neck. I almost got all the words. It's a hard song to memorize. REM. Anyway, while I was doing that little song, I was also stirring this. We want all of those particles to get into this to make it up to the level of citrus. Now, if we had a pH meter that worked, we could test it. But instead, we are going to go with titratability. Titratability is not how high on the pH this is. Instead, it is how sour it tastes. Now, this is kind of a dangerous little test because it's like drinking straight lime juice. It's there. Okay, we're good. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. It was it's the, we know it, and I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know, right? It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. This is what we got right here. We have some grapefruit juice that has now acidified. It is it's got the acid in here that is going to give us the level of lime that we need. Next, what we need? Cinnamon. This is cinnamon syrup. I just let that little cinnamon guy in there. The cinnamon changes it a little bit, but it is cinnamon simple syrup. All we do is put in some cinnamon stick or 2 or 5, 50, however cinnamony you want your situation to be, into some simple syrup. Heat it up and then let it simmer for just a moment. Plus we need rum. Let's make the drink. So here's the deal. If I was going to be making a Donn's daiquiri, or like a Donn's mixed daiquiri, or there's a cocktail called the Quarantine Order. Quarantine Order has Donn's mix, lime juice, passion fruit, the whole situation. It's very similar. This is very stripped down. 3 ingredients. I want 3 ingredient sundaes. I would, because grapefruit has its own acidity, we have to worry just a touch about over-acidifying. That's got to be a word. Acidified. We're worried about over acidifying our cocktail. So my thought is, because a well done daiquiri will usually be 1.5 to 2 ounces of rum, 3/4 to 1 ounce of sour, and 1/2 to 3/4 ounce of sugar, of sweetness. That's a pretty basic way to do it. So I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with, I've never made this cocktail before. We're totally guessing at it. I think we're gonna start with 2 ounces of rum. Why not? It's Sunday, we're good. Next, we're gonna be putting in 3/4 of an ounce of the acidified grapefruit, and then 1/2 ounce of our cinnamon syrup. We're gonna taste it, and then we're gonna decide, do we need a little bit more of the lime acidified grapefruit? Do we need a little bit more sweetness to counterbalance everything? Do we need a little bit more of everything? We can bump it all up. We're gonna find out. So start with cheapest ingredients first. This right here is a pretty cheap ingredient. We just made it currently. We're gonna go ahead and put in 3/4 of an ounce of acidified grapefruit juice, acidified to the level of lime, not lemon. What do you think I should do with this? Nope. Okay, we're gonna put it back here. Kyle, remind me that's back there. I'm gonna forget about it. Okay, what do we decide? 1/2 ounce of our cinnamon simple syrup. Great. And 2 ounces of one of our, you guys can let me know in the comments. One of my new favorite rums. Really liking it. This is the Trader Joe's Panama rum. Why do I like it so much? Because I shop at Trader Joe's every single day. I love Trader Joe's. And this is the rum they have. So this is how it gets into my house and into the bar. Here we go. 2 ounces of this. Great. And that's it. That's all there is to it. A very, very simple cocktail. As long as you are already acidifying things, acidifying grapefruit juice and letting it sit for a little bit is not going to be detrimental to you at all. The citric acid and malic acid are both preservatives, so it'll actually help keep the grapefruit for a little bit longer. Plus, anytime you need lime juice in a cocktail, replace it with some grapefruit juice. You'll be in heaven. This will be great. Talking like Jerry Seinfeld. What's the deal? Oh, okay. Lots of ice. Even more ice. Now, I want to give it just a little stir right here because we're going to taste it before we give it a full shake. But we need to melt just a little bit of ice in there. We need a little bit of dilution. We're going to see how we did. Okay. Okay. We're in a good spot. Currently, the grapefruit is taking over. The grapefruit that has been acidified is now becoming kind of a monster in this cocktail. It's fine. We can balance this out by using just the amounts that we know. We're gonna go up another 1/4 ounce of our simple syrup, our cinnamon simple syrup. So we're gonna go equal parts. We're gonna put just a touch more. There we go. We're gonna go equal parts cinnamon simple syrup and grapefruit that has been acidified. We're right there. Give this a stir. The other night I dreamt a night, Continental driftified, Mount set in a line. Leonard Bernstein, Leonette, Grass Hat, Lenny Bruce and Lester Fat, birthday party, cheesecake, jelly bean, boom, patriotic, semiotic, feeling pretty sight. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. Oh, what's up, Amy? What's up, Hacker Troller? Scariest name ever. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a shake. I feel like we're right there. If we need to adjust it a little bit more, we'll make a second one. Ready? Here we go. We're gonna put this into let's put it into a Marie Antoinette. Why not? I think Dawn would appreciate the Marie Antoinette. We know the Marie Antoinette is different than an APC because it has the nipple. There we go. First of all, look at the color. That is a great color for a cocktail. You know what you're getting. You know that there's grapefruit hanging out in here. You are very excited about the grapefruit. You probably will assume that there will be a lime flavor in there, maybe bumming you out a little bit. Oh, does every drink have to have lime in it? You'll say to yourself deep into the night as you're contemplating your navel. What is going on? What even is the moon? Does every cocktail have to have lime in it? Why do they still call them bitters when a lot of them aren't bitter? What is it that you will be thinking as this drink gets to you? You will be thinking, oh my goodness, get ready for grapefruit, baby. All right, let's see how we did. So 2 ounces of rum, 3/4 ounce grapefruits that has been acidified to the level of lime, and 3/4 ounce of some cinnamon simple syrup. First, real quick, I just want you guys to see. Look how slushy this is. What a day. It's been hot everywhere. If you guys just need to take a second to just look at this, just think about how cold this thing is right here. Look at all that ice. So slushy. All right, let's give it a taste. Here we go. I'm going to talk to you guys about this drink around the campfire. One second. Let me find my campfire. I have a campfire thing. There we go. I think I have forest sounds too. Is the campfire going? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's perfect. One day, many years ago, a man named Donn decided, you know what? I think it's time. I think we need to introduce cinnamon to grapefruit. And after that, all was right with the world. Nothing bad ever happened. There were no more wars. There were no more famine. Grapefruit and cinnamon coming together truly brought us all together as a people. This is easily one of the best daiquiris I've ever had. Let me turn this off now. Easily one of the best daiquiris I've ever had. It's so complex. The Donn's mix is perfect in here. It's just a different. It's so different than the other types of I don't know if you can call this a daiquiri. I don't know what the legal definition of a daiquiri is. But this is perfect. I have a feeling that I just really like grapefruit juice. The Hemingway daiquiri, et cetera, et cetera. It's perfect. Super, super simple. Grapefruit, acidified to lime, cinnamon syrup, and the rest of it. Rum. I think we can change it a little bit. This is my thought. Now, stay with me. What about a little bitters? This is Donn's daiquiri. Am I right? This is Donn's daiquiri. Donn has a signature that he signs his drink with. I think we can throw in a little herb stirrer just to see what we got. This right here is Amy Beer's bottle of Angostura bitters. We're gonna put 2 dashes of that in here. And these are the Nordstrom's bitters right here. We're gonna put like 1 dash, right? It's like 1 dash. There we go. Give this a stir. See what we've done. Oh, I smell the absinthe. No doubt about it. Yes, thank you, Bonbon. Bonbon confirms. Tiki Bonbon, winner of the 2025 Cush Derby, and one of the greatest bar patrons of all time, along with Dougie G, and Cocktail Lulu, and Kyle's lawyer, and Kyle's lawyer's husband, and Sidecar. Did I miss somebody? No. Makes me angry how good this is. How would I make the Donn's mix without doing the acid adjustment? I think I want to try that tonight. It's a great question. Let me tell you what you're going to do. You ready? If you don't want to acid adjust, it is going to be 2 parts grapefruit to 1 part cinnamon. All right? 2 parts grapefruit to 1 part cinnamon. You're going to, you'll probably eventually need to bump up the sweetness if you're also going to be adding lime. So if you wanted to make this cocktail the way that I have it right here, it's going to be, let me see if I can do the math, 2 ounces of rum. Got that one. You're going to need half an ounce of lime juice. We're right there. You're going to need half an ounce of grapefruit. And then I think in order to not have to add anything extra to it, I think you can put in half an ounce of simple cinnamon simple syrup. I think you'll be right there. You might need to bump up the simple cinnamon syrup if you want to make it like this, but if you want to make it a little less, like a little bit more sour, a little bit less sweet, I think that's what you're looking for. I wouldn't bump up the cinnamon over the amount of grapefruit that you're using, only because then the lime starts to steal the show. The grapefruit will be there, the cinnamon syrup will certainly be there, but the grapefruit will disappear. What I was looking for in this one was that the grapefruit was the big star of this show, and it certainly is this way. So maybe do it like this. 3/4 of it, let me redo my specs. 2 ounces of rum, that's not changing. I would do a short 3/4 of grapefruit. I would do a heavy 1/4 of lime. Just because you're going to need that bitterness and you're going to need that sourness and there's already some sour in here. I would then do a heavy 1/2 ounce of cinnamon syrup, right? So a little bit more than 1/2 ounce. That's my thought. Say simple cinnamon syrup 5 times fast. I'm really good at these. One second, let me take a drink and do it. Simple cinnamon syrup, 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 simple cinnamon syrup. Got it. Nailed it. The big black bug bled blue black blood. The big black bug bled blue black blood. The sixth sick sheep's sixth sheep's sick. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Nailed it. If I was an X-Man, I would be tongue twister. It's the one thing I'm really good at. What did you do to die today? A minute or two to do. I think distinctly hard to say, yet harder still to do. Whew. Thank you, Bon Bon. Thank you for saying incredibly yes. Simple cinnamon syrup. Simple cinnamon syrup. Simple cinnamon syrup. Simple cinnamon syrup. Okay. Oh gosh, we're a little early. That went quick. Yeah. So I missed Jay Carter Party Starter. 1 second. I believe Jay Carter Party Starter was the first person to ever get a sound effect on the show, and now I have to go through and find it. 1 second, Jay. It's in here. It's an exclamation. No, it's not exclamation. It's not drinking. It's not animals. Oh, credits. That's Jay Carter Party Starter. Careful if it saddens on immunity meds. Grapefruit. Yes. Yes. Don't drink grapefruit if you're not supposed to drink grapefruit. I would never do that. Okay. What's up, Jay? Love Jay. Jay's the great. If you guys don't know Jay Carter Party Starter has been watching this show when it was only on Instagram, when it was shot on basically a potato, when my bar was just above my knees. Jay Carter's been watching for that long, and he's had the poo-poo for a long time. Anyway, good to see you there, Jay. What else should we do? I think that's it. I mean, it's easy Sundays, right? We're just hanging out. Let's chat about the rest of the week. So I said we might be able to do a show tomorrow. I was incorrect. We're gonna be back here on Tuesday. I'm sorry, we're gonna have missed a show last week. We're gonna have a few big shows coming up from Tiki Oasis. We're gonna be doing a show. We're gonna be doing shows that week on Monday, Wednesday. We're gonna have our Saturday show that week, live from Tiki Oasis. And then we're gonna add another show. If you cannot make it to my seminar, excuse me. I think this is Tiki Oasis trying to tell me not to do this. We're gonna be live broadcasting the seminar. I think I have it right this time, so you won't have to watch it like this. And that's what we got. So tune in, subscribe, like. What's the other thing? Oh, comment, and do that whole thing. Say hello to Trader 9012 watching over on Instagram. What's up, Trader? All of the. If you're nervous that I'm psychotic and broadcasting to nobody, everybody's over on YouTube. I promise. Look, let me show you some people. This is Chuck. This is Amy Nordstrom. This is Kyle's lawyer. This is Chuck again. This is Kyle's lawyer. This is Rocky Rococo. Tiki Bon Bon. They're all over here. Trader. Love to have people over on Instagram. Okay. I think that's all I got. I can keep going, but I think we're done. So sassy. Oh, so sassy. Good to see you, so sassy. Okay. That's it. That's what we got. Super simple. Get over to Dr. Cush's Exotic After Hours on Facebook. You have to answer one question. What question is that? Who is Dr. Cush's assistant? The answer is Kyle. I'm just giving it away. As long as you have seen this show once or twice, you know that Kyle is my assistant. So go over there. On that thing will be the chart for how to acid adjust everything. That's a chart I use. It's not cheating. It's just fine. Somebody else figured that out for us. And then Doug wants to know, where do you get a cocktail pervert shirt? They'll be coming. I promise we're going to get some cocktail. You guys have been, I had no idea that anybody would wear a cocktail pervert shirt, but people have been asking for them. So we'll get those out. I would love for you to try that twister. Which one? We got another one? I don't have it. I can't find the other tongue twister. I think I got it though. I'm pretty good at tongue twisters. Okay. Other than that, that's what I got for you guys. We're going to be back here on Tuesday for Tiki Tuesday. And then we're going to be back here on Wednesday for whatever Wednesday. Then I got to work. And we'll be back here on Sunday the next week, Monday the next week. We're going to take off Tuesday that week. We're going to do Wednesday that week. And then we're going to skip all the way to Saturday that week, where we'll be doing a live show from Tiki Oasis. And we're going to go from there. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm trying to give you more show, but I don't have more show in me. Until next time, as Kyle says, mwahahaha. Cool. See ya. Bye, guys. Watch these people that are going through. These are all of my type solo. Oh, sorry, do you have one up here? I'll try it. Let's see. Amy. I don't see a tongue twister from Amy. Amy, I'm giving you 1 minute. If you have a new tongue twister for me. You know what? You know who will do it? Amy, take your time. I think Smokin' Joe is also pretty good at tongue twisters. So until next time, watch these people that are going through. These are all my patrons. These guys are keeping the show alive. And you guys that are showing up are also doing all that stuff. And as Jay Carter likes to say, bye-bye. What have I done? Completely forgotten. I always come back to the show and forget exactly what we're doing. We of course want to end with a disco party. Am I incorrect in thinking that? There we go. Let's get a little disco going. Come on, disco. There it is. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm Dr. Cush. Until next time. Bye bye.
Alright, you heard from Cush about his ability to do all of these tongue twisters, but I got a wooden tongue, which makes me incredibly good at twisting. So Amy Nordstrom has sent one in. Let's see if we got this. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, will it make my batter bitter? But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. We're gonna try that one more time. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, will it make my batter bitter? But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So Betty Botter bought her a bit of better butter, and it made her batter better. I think we did it. I think we got really close. So anyway, that's what we got over here. We're twisting tongues and making daiquiris, and it's really just a party over here. That's why I got my sunglasses on today. I'm feeling very party animal-esque. So that's what I got for you. Smoking Joe. Everybody just yelling for Smoking Joe. That's what I like to see. Always good to see that. Hey Cush, don't forget to play the commercial. That's the whole reason you invented me. That's why I'm here, you dum-dum. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and play that commercial real quick. We got the tongue twister in, and now we have finished. Hope to see everybody at Tiki Oasis. I won't be there. Smoking Joe will specifically not be there, but it'll be nice if everybody shows up. That'll be great. So until next time, thank you, DC. I'll see you later. This is me making kissy face. It looks a lot like my normal face, but it's kissy face too, so don't worry about it. That's a wink. I have my glasses on so you can't tell. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Smoking Joe, and what do we always say? We're always like, hey, Jenga Jenga. Hey, how did the big black bug do? Did it bleed blue black bud? I bet it did. I know it did, as a matter of fact. And also, bye-bye. So until next time.